cold air intake versus regular intake. Which one's better for your car and which one do I recommend? So I'm just talking about my Genesis right here from my experiences with data logging with this car and swapping out different intakes and all that stuff, right? I'm not talking about every single car here, just this car and maybe my Integra. So this car is obviously a twin turbo V6, right? Not a naturally aspirated car. So it's got a turbo, forced induction. And from my experience, regardless if it's a cold air intake or an open air airbox intake, like a regular intake without a cover, they both make the same power at the dyno. Now, the biggest difference between the two, right? If you guys don't know the difference, an open intake is what you'd see in most Hondas, where they have the filter with a cone in the engine bay without a box. And then obviously an enclosed air box, it kind of looks like your original air box. It has a cover over the filter and it's a high flowing filter. So it sucks in air from the outside of the car, not the engine bay, right? Now, if you have a naturally aspirated car like my Integra, having an open air box and sucking in inside the engine bay heat soaks the car and you make less power. Vice versa, if you have a cold air intake that sucks air outside the car that's not hot on one of those Hondas like the Integra or Civic, it makes more power. But here's the thing, it's because they don't have turbos. Right now on my Genesis G70, open air box in the engine bay sucks in hot air, but since I have an intercooler, it cools it down anyways. So at the end of the day, cold air intake and open air box on my G70 with a big intercooler made no difference in intake air temps. The only time that it makes a huge difference as far as like how hot the air is getting is when I'm stopping and going in traffic. Like right now, I'm at a traffic light and I'm gonna sit here for like a minute. I'm probably gonna end up sucking in like 120, 130 degree air with an open air box. If I had the cold air, it might be like 110. Now, I thought that the cold air box, the enclosed one, would be a lot cooler, but not really. Even at dead stop traffic, they're very similar. Maybe they're off like 15 degrees. So yeah, once you're moving like 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, it makes absolutely zero difference between the two. You know what I mean? So you have an enclosed cover airbox like an OEM or open filter in the engine bay on these turboed cars made no difference for me. The biggest difference though is the sound. If you have an open air intake, it swishes, it does all sorts of cool noises, you know, all the turbo noises that all of you guys like. But if you have an airbox around it, it actually muffles it and you can't hear it and it doesn't do all the cool stuff. So I've removed this intake, the HPS one, and replaced it with an AFE, which is the airbox version, maybe 6 times on this car to data log. Now I've done this summertime, wintertime, springtime, I've done it all. So I've got like actual hard data to back it up. And like I said, when you're moving like this, no difference in the two. You do lose a lot of the sound. Power-wise at the dyno, they make exactly the same power. That's because this is turboed. Once the air gets into the system, compresses by the turbo and then gets sent out to the intercooler cools it anyways, and I have a giant intercooler. So yeah, with like a naturally aspirated Integra or Civic, we don't have intercoolers. So whatever you suck in is what you suck in as far as like, you know, air. That's why I made my own air box that sucks in air from the outside front bumper of the car. And it works great. So there you go. Hope that helps. I know a lot of you guys think that cold air intake is always better, but volume is more important with turboed cars, right? So with an open air box, you get air from everywhere. With an enclosed air box, you get air from a little funnel going out to wherever your air duct is. You know, on mine, it's on the front grille, and it's a tiny like duct, like this small. So with turbos, air volume makes more difference than air intake temps. As far as like my Genesis goes, I don't know about other cars. I'm not an engineer, so I can't really talk about other cars, but that's what I see, especially data logging on this car right here. So hope that helps.